send my family off. Do you do something similar? Sometimes without thinking, have a good day. Now, is that a choice or is that a chance? This morning at Tim Hortons, as I picked up my coffee, the young server said, have a good one. And I got thinking, how can we have a good day? A number of years ago, I was sitting in the Perkins restaurant in Helena, Montana. And off in the corner, there was a family that was in obvious distress. There was an older couple and two teenage girls. They were sitting there sobbing silently into their supper. They were obviously in a lot of angst and pain. And as the food and beverage server came along at the end of their meal and put down the check, she says, have a good day, y'all. Really? I sat there and I watched as their faces crumbled with those thoughtless words. And again, I got thinking, what's a good day? What's a good day look like for you? Do you choose to have a good day? Or the fact that I'm saying, bye, love you, have a good day, does that inspire your day? I was raised in a farm family where we all worked hard, we played hard, and I was surrounded with love and joy. We had a lot of fun as a family. On Saturday night, because we didn't have a television, we would gather around the piano and we would have family sing-alongs. Our mom was classically trained and she had the most beautiful soaring soprano. Our dad had served in the army and he taught us naughty songs. We learned those so well. But Saturday night was singing around the piano. We had a good day. We had fun. It was a wonderful life until it wasn't. The summer that I turned 12, our mom suffered a catastrophic brain aneurysm. And she spent the next several months 200 kilometers away in a hospital. 3 brain surgeries, and she was able to survive and come home. Nobody prepared us for a brain-injured parent coming back into the house. It was Mom, but it wasn't. We weren't having good days. The first Saturday after she came back home, that evening, we gathered around the piano and we started to have our sing-along. Our mom had lost her voice. She couldn't sing. She didn't know the notes. She squawked. She didn't soar. She was not having a good day. The next Saturday night, Dad decided that we're going to gather around the piano anyhow. And we are going to have our family sing along. And Mother, of course, joined us. And she couldn't sing, but she said, I can't sing, but I can dance. And she did. She danced as the family sang. Not well, not coordinated. She wasn't in tune with the music, but she was choosing to participate and to have a good day. So, is it a choice or is it a chance? I like to watch Amazing Race Canada. It's so interesting when you see the challenges that people go through. In season 4, there was a young couple from southern Alberta, Lowell and Julie Taylor. They made international headlines because Lowell was blind. He had a genetic condition that had rendered him to slowly go blind throughout his life. It just so happened that was also the season that my young nephew was diagnosed with the same eye condition as Lowell. Logan had been a typical Canadian 10-year-old. He had played hockey and he'd played ball and he liked to ride his bike. But he started to run into the other kids because he couldn't see them. He started to miss the ball because he couldn't see when it was coming. And when he was told that he was blind, he looked at his parents and says, well, Maybe I can't play hockey, maybe I can't skate, but I think I can ski. So he joined an adaptive ski program at Silver Star Mountain. Earlier this month, he won the gold medal in adaptive skiing in Colorado. Was he having a good day? You bet, because he had made that choice. I raised my family with the thought that we could choose to have good days. My son was born with ulcerative colitis, a very painful and potentially fatal inflammation of the bowels. As a baby, he was in and out of hospitals, more in than out. He'd go into remission, and then he'd get worse, and then he'd go into remission again. Shortly after he got married, we got that phone call that no parent likes to receive. Our new daughter-in-law is on the phone. He goes, "Hey, Mom, Dad, you've got to get to Calgary. Chris has started to bleed internally. He's in the hospital. The doctor doesn't think that he's going to make it. You have to get here." It's 220 kilometers from my home in Lethbridge to Foothills Hospital, and we made it in an hour and 20 minutes. As I rushed into his hospital room, I saw that white bed with my son laying on it. Any parent that has had a sick child knows that feeling. And he was as white as the sheets on the bed. And I went up and I said, "Honey, Mom's here. You're going to be okay." Nothing. So I went around to the other side of the bed and I grasped his hand and I said, "Honey, Mom's here. You're going to be okay." And slowly his emerald green eyes opened up. And he blinked and he looked at me and he says, "Hi, Mom. I know I'm going to be okay because the doctor has said that my blood type is B positive." And he was okay. Several surgeries later, he's healthier now than he has ever been in his life, but I believe that part of that is because he was choosing a positive perspective, that he was choosing to have a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hear those words, is it going to be a chance in your life or is it going to be a choice? Goodbye. I love you. Have a good day.
We will now have